Hey guys, it's Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty, and for this game here, I figured I have to do a little bit of commentary. So this was our top four. At this moment, we've got a physical game going on and this online one. So currently I am playing Bryce. What ended up happening was he showed up late. He didn't realize he made cut, so he left his computer. So I think this started about like right after the other game finished. So we went ahead and did a late stipulation where Bryce would have to win out. Basically, he couldn't lose a match. So I'm just trying to win one game, and he's got to win two. For him, it's pretty much an uphill battle. I know he plays Toad because we played round one, so I was kind of worried about that. So, and every chance I could, I'd play an item. Another thing with this game is, unfortunately, my computer was only able to record the first match. I think the second match ended up going to like or it just froze. So I had many computers going on that day. I had streaming happening, so my internet just couldn't handle it or my computer couldn't handle it. So anyway, that in itself tells you that we went to two games. So this game was, I mean, you'll see here there were some misplays all across the board, but this game was definitely misplay central for me. So the way this deck works out for Bryce is basically he's got to get that Toad out. He's got to try to stop me from getting Night Marchers and using those battle compressors, because Night March essentially just uses tons of items. So unfortunately it looks like the video is kind of lagging out. That might be the case for all the online games, I'm not too sure, but so right now, you know, I see that Toad. Every time I see that Toad, I'm freaking out. So I'm trying to get as much Night Marchers in the discard as possible, because I'm trying to hit as hard as I can, so that I don't have to deal with you know, fishing for Night Marchers to be in the discard. This is, I don't remember what I'm doing here. I don't know if I end the turn or if I retreat to one of my other Night Marchers. I know I want to put the metal energy in the discard. I just don't know which one's gonna take it. Also, I made a huge mistake. You'll see it here later, but initially going into this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm completely good. All his Pokemon are weak to mine, because I remembered Lugia and Shaman. I know the Seismitoad was the big threat, and that was all I was really concerned about. What I forgot was that Manectric, for some reason going into this game, I thought Manectric was weak to lightning. So you kind of see me coveting my Joltix the whole time. Joltix is going to work out best in this deck. I try to put the Fury Belts on the Joltik to make it last a little longer against Toad. So in my thought process here was, okay, well, he can't kill me because Toad's not going to be able to do enough, and Manectric's not able to do enough right now because I don't believe there's any energy on it. So what would typically be one hit KO for the Joltik is now going to take at least 2 hits. And in my head, I'm like, okay, Joltik's the main thing I need. I don't even think I looked when I did the town map. The way PTCGO is now, it hides your prizes on top of each other, so town map kind of sucks. You have to click on your prizes to see what's on there. So I was like, I'll be able to see what I'm going to have here. So I basically don't plan for, it's kind of dumb, but it's sometimes online I'll look, but on this game I know for sure I wasn't really paying attention to the prizes, even though they're right there displayed for me. So I'm just trying to basically still get as many Night Marchers as I can. I'm kind of debating here. I don't know if I want another Night Marcher or if I want a Joltik, because I know he plays a lot of special energies, and I was like, well, you know, worst case scenario is this Jirachi is going to save me some time. And then here I was like, why isn't the Shaman going up? Trust me, I was tired at this point. And this was kind of like a last minute. In my head, I was like, okay, I'm already going on to finals, because I mean, honestly, he showed up maybe 30 minutes into the top 4 game. But so I don't remember when it happens, but the very last play, you'll be like, what did he just do? And in my head, it made complete sense, so I'm going to explain that. That's why I'm doing commentary. There's a few reasons why I'm doing commentary for this game. One is because I had to let you guys know of the penalty stipulation that was going on here, so that way you can kind of understand the thought process going on. I'm just completely trying to fight for just getting 1 game. He's trying to get 2. The other reason is because I had to let you know that this is an unfinished match. Unfortunately, I was only able to get this one, but this one's kind of funny and kind of like, what in the world? So, and in my house, like, what just happened? And we'll see that in a second. So I'm trying to plan out. I don't remember what I get. I think I go for AZ in case he calls up a Shaman or something, and then I might go for the Dimensional Valley again, which looks like I did. Fortunately, the camera froze there, and there I'm counting my Night Marchers. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in a good position here. And then what you're noticing, I know I don't do the Metal Links. I don't know yet which Pokemon I want to put that energy on. If he retreats, or if he calls up something, I'm good, because I've got AZ and I still got the DC in hand, so I don't need to worry too much unless he judges me. And then, so I basically got everything I need. That messed me up. When I saw it, I was like, oh no, because now Joltik's dead, and I was gonna use Bronzong's free retreat with the Floatstone, and then I was just gonna do Sycamore. So that, I was like, oh man. But I still sort of got things going on here. I thought Joltik was gonna last 1 more turn. Fortunately not. So I think that helped me in getting the knockout. I don't know how many Night Marches are in here right now. It might be 20 short though. Let's see, 20, 40, 60. I don't know what's going on there. I guess the camera froze there again. Yeah, so it looks like that's 160. Okay. I really hate this format that they did for PTCGO, by the way, if I haven't said that yet. It's disgusting. Your prizes are hidden. Cards are hard to read. You gotta hover, right click, they don't show you. It's just stupid, but anyway. Alright, so here for sure I know I survived, so I'm okay with that. And I don't really know how I got out of this. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. Well, I know, okay. So I don't die here. I knock him out. And then I'm free to use items. Okay, I was like, how did I got to a crazy position. Sorry, I'm foreshadowing. I got to a crazy position where I was like, oh, I've got it. And I didn't do anything. I mean, you'll see. I'm just waiting for it, because it's like the stupidest play ever. if this was like an actual in-tournament top 4 match, or any match, you'd be like, alright, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Well, guess what? I don't. Alright, so he sets up. I think that was a setup for 6, so it's good for him. I don't... If he hasn't played an energy yet, I don't know if... Okay, does he call up something? Alright, Helisandre's... Yeah, that sucks too. I think here... So this gives him enough time to set up. I think at this point, I don't do anything. I'm sort of trying to play like I don't have much. I even don't know if I put that energy down. I don't know if I do anything. If I do this, that's okay. This is must have been what I did. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna Metal Links to the what's it called? The Punkaboo, so that it has the 3 energy in case he gets rid of my stadium. I would imagine that's what I would do, or I'm gonna put it on. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just as confused right now. Okay, so I'm Metal Linksing to, I would assume, one of those Punkaboos. So possibly, okay, so Joltik for safe. And then I probably put the Psychic Energy on the other Punkaboo, which I should. Ian, you better do that. And that way, if he does get rid of the stadium, I'm set up because both will have the 3. But I'm dumb there. I don't know what I was thinking. Possibly that he might call up something else. I don't really know. At this point, this is where I start making stupid plays. I'm basically waiting for the Bronzong to die. I'm also worried that he's going to call something else up. So that's possibly why I held on to the Metal Energy there. And then here in my head, I've got 2 Night Marchers. I've got a Joltik ready. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, Manetric's weak, Shaman's weak, Lugia's weak, and I know that Manectric isn't weak now, but at that moment in time, I was like, Manectric is weak to Lightning. Doesn't make any sense, but in this game, I was like, Manectric is weak to my Joltik. So you'll see this here. I'm gonna use the Punkaboo. I'm gonna kill the Seismitoad, and then you'll see some awesome plays happen. I wish we could have got the second game, because the second game was sort of a redemption for this first folly here, but alright, so I don't know. I still feel like I should be putting that Metal Energy on something, but I get this at this point, it doesn't really matter. I might go for the VS Seeker in case he calls up something in AZs, but at this point he's gonna kill both those EXs no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think I can get anything stuck. So he's gonna play Birch. So here's my mindset right now. I've got Jirachi, and I don't know if I've been calling that Joltik a lot. Anyway, so I've got Jirachi with the energy, so I can. Once Punkaboo dies, I can call up the Jirachi, and then I have the retreat back. In my head here, I'm like, sweet, Joltik is gonna destroy this dude. But I'm seeing that flash energy, and I'm like, oh no, he's no longer weak. It's basically a weakness policy energy. So here I'm like, yes, I'm so happy. I catch that, and like, okay, sweet, I've got Zerosic in the discard. And here I'm counting a Pokemon. I'm like, okay, that's way more than enough for him being weak. Put the energy on Joltik. As an idiot, I don't VS Seeker for Lysandre to kill the Shaman. I'm still thinking, okay, that's where I'm like, oh, I've got Xerosic, sweet. I could have Night Marched. I could have used the Battle Compressor for more Pokemon to get Night Marches in the discard. But here, watch this. I Xerosic away the Flash Energy. I'm like, yes, he's no longer... he's weak to Lightning again. I get the Joltik, and I do Night March. I'm like, what? What 180? I was so confused, and I was like, what just happened? And then I got exposed. He's not weak to Lightning. I'm like, oh my gosh. So there you go. That's the round 1 of this game. Nice. Just to go on, round 2 starts. He gets I think he gets a Lugia and a Manectric out. The Lugia is basically being sacrificed. He's setting up a Mega Manectric, and I have a perfect setup to basically. Well, I don't know if I have a perfect setup, but I've got a lot of Battle Compressors, and I'm just worried about that Toad. Once I kill Lugia, he brings up the Mega Manectric, or he evolves it into Mega Manectric at that point, and he plays Teammates. And so there I'm like, oh no, I'm done. I think I had 2 puzzle pieces in my hand, and probably an energy and another Jolt, something so that I can knock out. And he plays Teammates, and I'm like, oh shoot, Seismitoad and double colorless, and I'm done. He doesn't get that. I forget what he ends up getting, and he passes. Oh yeah, he passes. He doesn't put anything on the bench. He just passes. So I bring up, I think at this point I use Joltik, and I use my double puzzles to get all the Battle Compressors I can, and I just start unloading. I'm playing Ultra Balls, getting Shamans out, setting up, trying to get, I'm doing Ultra Balls and discarding Night Marchers. I get to where with a Fury Belt, I think I hit for 210 exactly and get the game. So I wish that was recorded because it was a nice redemption for what happened, maybe. But yeah, that first round was just complete stupidness. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, I go on to the finals. And yeah, so watch that game. Thanks for watching. It's Ian here from TRS Team Real.